few weeks back, we chatted to R&R Auction in the US about some love letters that Elizabeth Taylor wrote when she was quite young. And they've been auctioned off, so we thought we'd check in again just to see how much they got. And we've got Bobby Livingston on the phone. Hi, Bobby.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
Very well. Well, what happened with these love letters? They were ones she wrote when she was quite young to a suitor, is that right?
Yeah, they were written to her first fiancé. She wrote over 60 letters to him, and they were quite incredible, quite revealing on the state of a 17-year-old Elizabeth Taylor. So it was very exciting in the auction.
Wow.
Now, you're talking about 60 love letters here from one of the world's most glamorous and famous actresses. So what did they fetch at auction, Bobby?
Well, it was incredible. They went for $47,000, which surpassed our estimate, our pre-auction estimate, by double. So it was a pretty incredible, exciting night. A lot of people bid on them. It was unexpected, so it was quite thrilling.
I'm a bit surprised that you only got over $47,000, considering Marilyn Monroe's dress got about, $2 million the other day. I would have thought something as personal as this would have been worth a lot more.
Well, the Marilyn Monroe dress was amazing, wasn't it? I mean, that is the most famous dress when she stands on that grate and the air comes up and blows up her skirt like that. So as fantastic as our Elizabeth Taylor letters were, that Marilyn Monroe dress was certainly worth $4 million.
Give me the letters any day. I'd love to have a read of those. A 17-year-old Elizabeth Taylor madly in love. And I think this guy, Paulie, I think his name was, he was the first guy to give her her first diamond ring.
Yeah, he gave her first diamond, and in the letters, he demanded it back. And
as you do.
And she sent it back to him, but in the letter, she talks about how much she loved it and how much she regretted sending it. And she said her heart was embedded in the center of it.
Aww.
And she's got $1 billion estate. She could buy many Marilyn Monroe dresses for what her estate was worth. So she had lots of diamonds.
Yes.
After that,
Lucky Richard Burton came along.
Now, who bought the letters?
A very prominent collector from actually Hong Kong, out kind of near your hemisphere, closer to it. So it's in Asia now. All those letters, if you could imagine, but a big time collector, someone that loves Elizabeth Taylor. So we were excited to see them go. So,
well, what's he going to do with them? Will he display them?
I'm not really sure what his plans are. But it is an incredible time capsule for that period of 1949, 1950, where her career was just blossoming as a 17-year-old.
Bobby, can you just quickly tell us this? That wasn't the only item that sold. You sold an amazing collection of something like 470 signed consent forms from the Motion Picture Relief Fund. Can you just tell us what they are, what that was?
Well, do you guys have baseball cards or soccer, football cards where the players sign on cards and they reproduce them? Well, these are the actual contracts where they ask the movie stars to give them an example of their signature so they could print them on cards or on movie programs or on movie posters. So it's an incredible find of the most impeccable signatures of Judy Garland, Humphrey Bogart, the Marx Brothers that you're ever going to see. They really flourishly wrote their signatures. It was a mind-blowing collection of stuff, right from about 1952 or 3. Incredible.
So that all sold as a group or individually?
It sold to a museum in Las Vegas, bought the whole collection. And in fact, when I talked to the gentleman who bought it, who was also a client of ours for 30 or 40 years, he said it was the finest collection of 1950s Hollywood he'd ever seen. And I have to agree with him.
Oh, that's amazing. Now, what else have you got coming up? Because you've got some more auctions. They're ongoing.
Yeah, right now we have an auction going on. Our auction. My favorite stuff is what you never see is the Beatles. Stopped signing freely in 1963. Once Beatlemania hit the world, they were tough to get to, and we've got a photo, 8x10 photo from the set of Help, which they've all signed, which I think is incredible. And then we have a really Janis Joplin signed a giant piece of paper with her signature, like Elizabeth Taylor. She had great penmanship. It's odd, but the way she made her J's, Janis Joplin, is really cool this month. So those are kind of my favorite things.
Yeah, there's no shortage of fans wanting the Beatles poster, I can tell you.
Yes.
There'd be a few people love to have that sitting in their pool room.
Yeah, you won't see a fire example, so go check out our website. It's cool stuff. It's fun to even just go there. It's free. You just check it out. It's like going to a museum. So,
So what is that website again people can go to?
It's rrauction.com. That's the letter R, AUCTION.com.
And
Okay,
anybody else can bid for anything online. So hopefully we might get some of that stuff in Australia. Bobby?
I hope so. We have lots of Australian customers, so we're very proud of that, and I'm so grateful you guys check in with us periodically.
Okay, great. Thanks for your time, Bobby, and we'll talk to you again soon. We'll find out how much this Beatles poster goes for in a few weeks' time. Thanks, mate.
Well, fantastic. Thank you.